So this is the strength of the legendary god of destruction. The heavenly secret sect is doomed. Thank you, Exalted One, for subduing this world-ending beast and saving the Heavenly Secret Sect. Your kindness is boundless. The Heavenly Secret Sect can never repay you. It was nothing. Life at the pinnacle is so incredibly boring. Before my master passed away, he told me the key to the final heavenly pass must be found in the mortal realm. It just so happens that I, the Exalted One, would like to experience a different kind of life. Let's go, Scratchy. Oh my, have you heard? The Spirit Immortal Sect has produced a once-in-a-century female sect leader. Not only is her cultivation peerless, but she's also breathtakingly beautiful, looking like a fairy from the heavens. It's such a pity that Sect Leader Shen is actually pregnant. They've posted notices everywhere looking for the father. Whoever caught her eye must be from a top-tier sect. At the very least, he'd have to be as handsome as Panan. Speaking of being as handsome as Panan, why does he look a bit like me? Wait, isn't that me? Could it have been that night? What me? You, a lowly chore boy who just chops wood and fetches water, with no talent and no prospects. How could you possibly have anything to do with a heavenly figure like Sect Leader Shen? It's Sect Leader Shen's royal carriage, truly extraordinary, like a goddess descending to the mortal world. Sect Leader Shen, I've finally found you. I've finally found you. We meet again, Miss. Young hero, please help me. Miss, you've been struck by the seductive pollen of the phantom butterfly. From this day forward, you are my husband in name, and the father of the child I carry. Come with me to see my grandfather right now. Prepare to marry into the Immortal Spirit Sect so soon. I've only been down from the mountain for a month, and I already have a wife and child. What? What is wrong? Grandfather suffered a chi deviation while practicing. He is in critical condition. How can that be? He was perfectly fine just yesterday. Come with me to see grandfather quickly. Set off. I never expected the decor of these immortal sects to be as predictable as ever. I know this is your first time in a place like this, but you don't need to be nervous, since I have accepted you as my husband. I will protect you. Thank you, my wife. Yunzhuo. Is this the husband you went to such great lengths to find? Someone with no spiritual roots at all. He is not even as good as the lowest foundation building disciple. He isn't even qualified to scrub the floors of the Shen residence. Have you lost your mind? Or have you gone completely insane? Even without immortal roots, he is 1,000,000 times better than someone like you. Who drugged me? If you hadn't used that aphrodisiac powder to force me with such despicable means, I wouldn't have been poisoned and stumbled into the mountains to meet Anping. A petty person with such despicable methods, even with boundless magic power, is no match for a moral human being. I am your cousin, and the vice-sect leader of the Saint Heaven sect to boot. Only by us joining together can your position as sect leader remain secure. Joining together. Joining with a villain like you would be true self-degradation. Anping, let's go. Fine, you little. Refusing a toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Eat the forfeit then. Once the old man passes, you and the Immortal Spirit Sect will both be mine. So this is the husband the sect leader chose to marry into the family, a waiter from a restaurant. How could the sect leader marry a mortal into our sect? You rebellious child. As the sect leader of the Immortal Spirit Sect, how could you take a restaurant waiter as your husband? What do you take the Immortal Spirit Sect for? Yunzhuo. You have completely disgraced the Shen family. Do you even deserve for your grandfather to pass the position of sect leader to you? What an utter embarrassment. A dignified sect leader, choosing a menial waiter as a husband. Aren't you afraid the other sects will laugh their heads off when they hear this? Yunzhuo, you aren't putting on this little act with this waiter just to anger your bedridden grandfather to death and seize total control, are you? It really is a waste of how much grandfather dotes on you and how carefully he has cultivated you. What nonsense are you talking about? I grew up by grandfather's side since I was little. How could I possibly use such methods to harm him? Your cousin is now the vice sect leader of the Sacred Heaven sect. Last time when the evil tribe invaded, if he hadn't gone to intercede and asked the Sacred Heaven sect to send 3,000 disciples to assist, the Immortal Spirit sect would have been gone long ago. That is the kind of husband who is a match for you. Look at the one you've chosen instead. He has no spiritual roots at all. He is not even fit to scrub the floors of the Immortal Spirit Sect. 3,000 disciples. Is that supposed to be a lot? You all heard that, right? Not only is this man low-born, but he is also incredibly arrogant, pompous, and conceited. I know you're trying to help me, but the more you act like this, the more they will double down on their insults against you. Aunt. Since this boy is so arrogant, why not let him be tamed today? Let him tame the guardian beast of our Immortal Spirit Sect. Let's see if he truly has any real talent. No, that is impossible. The white tiger is a fierce beast rarely seen in 1,000 years. Even grandfather took 3 years to fully tame it. Anping is a mere mortal. How could he possibly tame it? Cousin. If this servant can't even tame one of the Shenling sect's guard beasts, how can he be your husband? How can he command respect? It is just a kitten. Go ahead and bring it out. That arrogant, ignorant mortal. Just waiting to be a snack for the white tiger. Fine. Since you're so eager to feed the white tiger, I'll grant your wish. Enough. He is just a mortal. How can he match a divine beast? It is all right, my dear. Don't be afraid. Did you hear that? He actually has the nerve to call the sect leader, my dear. He really thinks he is something, doesn't he? I bet he'll be the white tiger's meal today. Oh. That is the divine white tiger. Even the old sect leader spent 3 years taming it. This mortal, how could he have such divine strength? Like I said, just a kitten. I, Jiang Anping, don't like to bully the weak. How do you have such strength? It is nothing. I spent my days chopping wood on the mountain, and nights cooking in the kitchen, so I built it up. After all, you know, as a mere mortal, I have to rely on my strength to get by. That can build up strength like this. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. A mortal. How could he easily tame a divine beast? What is wrong? Sect Leader Lu, are you interested in testing your skills against a mortal like me? Let's see if your spells are stronger. Or if my strength is greater. You, what are you trying to do? Don't you dare act up, you mortal. Even if you manage to tame this white tiger, it doesn't mean you have the qualifications to marry into our Xianling sect. Aunt, you must stand up for your nephew. This mortal is lawless and arrogant. He hurt the Shanling sect's divine beast, and now he is trying to get violent with me. He clearly has no respect for our immortals at all. It was clearly you who insisted on using the white tiger to provoke Anping, and now you're accusing him of hurting the divine beast. I think you're the one being unreasonable, twisting the facts. You, enough. You are the sect leader. Yet now that your grandfather is critically ill, not only do you fail to find a way to save him, but you also bring back a mortal to cause trouble. Are you in such a hurry for your grandfather to die? Aunt, I have already invited the sect leader of the Medicine Immortal Valley to treat grandfather. Grandfather will definitely pull through this time. Immortal, what good is it to have brute strength? Without immortal roots or status, you are nothing but a savage. If you're so capable, why don't you invite the divine physician Lai yourself? I wondered who it was. So it is Old Man Li from Medicine Immortal Valley. I was the one who taught him that technique for reconstructing meridians. So it really is that Old Man Li. Fine. Call him over then. This crude and savage man, relying on nothing but raw strength, is completely lawless. He hasn't seen enough of the world, which is why he is so full of himself. Even looking down on sect leader Eli of Medicine Immortal Valley, does he actually think he has the skill to reconstruct meridians? A mortal will always be a mortal, ignorant, crude, and beyond foolish. If we really let you marry into our Xianling sect, it would be the ultimate disgrace to our noble immortal houses. Anping. Now is not the time for us to be stubborn. Do you hear that? This is what arrogance looks like. Grandpa Li, you're finally here. Back then you learned the art of reconstructing meridians from the godly sovereign. You must have a way to save Grandpa. This mortal still thinks he knows best and dares to question your medical skills. Why does this man look somewhat like the godly sovereign? Impossible. The godly sovereign could not be a mortal with zero spiritual roots. Some mortals are simply narrow-minded. I won't bother stooping to his level. Let's go. Saving a life is the priority. Master Li. How is my grandfather? Strange. The old master clearly possesses profound inner power and is not someone who is typically overly ambitious. How could he be so severely injured by a deviation in his cultivation? What does that mean? Is there any way to save my grandfather? The old master's internal meridians are in complete chaos, with his life force rampaging, putting him on the brink of exploding from within. Aside from my master, the godly sovereign's meridian restoration pill, there is no other way. The godly sovereign. How can we find the godly sovereign and beg for a meridian restoration pill? A month ago, after saving the Tianji sect, the godly sovereign vanished without a trace. No one knows where he went. Please think of something. As long as I can save Grandpa, I would give my very heart to the godly sovereign without hesitation. Silly girl, what would I want with your heart? However, this old master's illness is truly peculiar. Someone now has placed a 7-kill absolute array on him. No wonder, given the old master's strength, that he would so easily fall into a cultivation deviation. So it turns out someone within the Xianling sect has set up the 7-kill formation to disturb the mind. Unless this formation is destroyed, even if you feed him as many meridian restoring pills as you want, it is useless. Anping, what are you doing, You mortal, have you lost your mind? These are all invaluable immortal treasures. Even your 10 pathetic lives aren't worth a single one of them. This is outrageous. Simply outrageous. This mortal is not only a brute who knows nothing but force, but also a complete lunatic. The 7-kill formation has been broken. No, this is bad. The Old Sect Master, he has stopped breathing. Sect Master, Old Sect Master. Now that this old fool is gone, I can coordinate with my aunt to take over the Xianling sect. Even Shen Yunzhuo can be brought into the fold as well. Grandfather. It is all my fault, Yunair. It was him. He literally scared the Old Sect Master to death. If it weren't for this mortal smashing things around, the Old Sect Master would clearly have had a glimmer of hope. Guards, take this mortal to the dungeon for execution. Fine, go ahead and drag me away if you want. But if I leave, the Old Sect Master will truly have no hope left. What do you mean? Are you saying you have a way to save Grandfather? Cousin, he is the one who angered the Old Sect leader to death. Are you still going to listen to his nonsense? The Divine Lord of Kunlun's rejuvenation pill can reshape one's meridians, as long as it is within half an incense stick of time, before the Old Sect leader's soul dissipates. And he is given this. He will be able to wake up. Stop boasting. The Divine Lord is hard to find, and who knows where he is now? Even if you have heaven-defying skills, it is impossible for you to obtain a rejuvenation pill within half an incense stick. And what if I can get it? If you, a mere mortal, can't produce a rejuvenation pill, I, Lu Qi, will kneel down and kowtow to you 3 times. I will even cede my position as vice-sect leader of the Saint Heaven sect to you. That crazy mortal. What a reckless braggart. Just wait for him to fail and be executed. In this world, apart from the Divine Master, no one can possibly produce a rejuvenation pill within half an incense stick. How ignorant and fearless. Utterly shameless. Then watch closely. You aren't going to feed him a mudball, are you? You didn't just anger the Old Sect leader to death. You are also disrespecting him. Your crimes have doubled. What a fool. Jiang Anping, I can spare your life, but please do not act so unreasonably and humiliate my grandfather. I brought him here, so I must take responsibility for him. As sect leader, I am willing to take 100 lashes for him in exchange for his safe departure. I never expected her to be willing to protect me like this. You said I couldn't produce the rejuvenation pill? Then what is this? How could you possibly have a meridian restoration pill? I said, even if old man Li couldn't save your grandfather, I could. Impossible. It must be a fake. A brute who only knows how to use force. How could he possibly obtain a meridian restoration pill? Do you think you can fool us by pulling out a counterfeit? Sect leader Li is a disciple of the Divine Master. How could he fail to see through this fake? This Meridian Restoration Pill is authentic, Divine Master. To be able to condense such a celestial pill in such a short amount of time, there is only one person in the entire cultivation world, the Divine Master. Before my master passed away, the so-called key had yet to be found. I must not reveal my identity. Divine Master. What Divine Master? And you, I'm the Jade Emperor, if you are my grandfather. You old man, kneeling to me for no reason. I don't have any New Year money to give you. Such an arrogant, lazy good-for-nothing. How could he possibly be the Divine Master? Sect Leader Li, you must have mistaken him for someone else. But this Meridian Restoration Pill cannot be wrong. That was just something I picked up while chopping wood on the mountain. All right, let's not argue about this. Let's save my grandfather first. What is going on here? You lowly mortal. How dare you claim your pill isn't a fake? He was hit by the underhanded 7-kill formation. His chi channels are blocked. If we don't clear his channels first, the Meridian Restoration Pill cannot reshape them. It is fine. Let me try to treat the old sect leader. Anping. You lunatic. This is absolutely lawless. Grandfather, he has truly lost his mind. Summon, take this mortal to the dungeon and execute him immediately. It worked. The Meridian Restoration Pill is taking effect. What happened to me? I only remember meditating to regulate my chi, and then I suddenly started hallucinating. I saw the demon clan invading our Immortal Spirit Sect, and they had you hostage, Yunzhuo. Then I lost consciousness. Grandfather, you suffered a chi deviation. Anping is the one who saved you. Are you saying this young man saved me? I am but a legend. No need to worship me. This arrogant, ignorant mortal just got lucky, that is all. Father, please don't be deceived by him. This young man not only produced a Meridian Restoration Pill, but also accurately identified the old sect leader's blocked acupoints. He must be someone extraordinary. Regardless, this young man saved my life. Why don't we let him stay at the Shen residence as our honored guest for now? But grandfather, he is the one I have been looking for, the father of my unborn child. What are you saying? The father of the child is him? Even if you, kid, got Yunzhuo pregnant, you must stay at the Immortal Spirit Sect for now. After I have observed and assessed you, I will decide if you can marry into our family. Don't worry, old man. I am a professional son-in-law. I guarantee you'll be satisfied. What an utter fool. It is all that brat's fault. Otherwise, that stubborn old man would have met his end today. It was so difficult for me back then to get rid of Shen Yunzhuo's birth mother, so I could marry into the Shen family and become her stepmother. But she is not my own flesh and blood after all. Since she refuses to marry into our Shenhua sect's Lu clan, then we must find a way to strip Shen Yunzhuo of her power and take total control of the Immortal Spirit Sect. Don't worry, Aunt. I will take advantage of the fact that the old man hasn't recovered yet and use our Shenhua sect's connections to oust her from the position of sect leader. I'll make sure her fall is as painful as possible. The 7 kills death formation is extremely complex to set up, and the vessels used for the formation must be very specific. Whoever was able to place this formation near the old sect leader must be someone inside the sect who has constant access to the old sect leader. Anping, are you asleep? We cultivators do not need to eat. I was worried you might be hungry at night, so I made you some immortal dew. I wonder if it is to your liking. Thank you, my wife. This is the best tasting immortal dew I have ever had. Drink slowly, or you'll choke. Nobody is competing with you. Or is it because you only make immortal dew for me by hand? I'm doing this to thank you for saving grandfather. My lady, I have something serious to tell you. I discovered that the old sect leader's room has been rigged with a 7-kill death formation. A 7-kill death formation. How do you know that? Don't worry about that. The real culprit trying to harm the old sect leader is lurking right among us. Who exactly wants to harm grandfather? Don't worry, my lady. With me here, I will definitely ferret out the culprit behind the scenes. However, you need to find a way to let me integrate into the Immortal Spirit Sect. Integrate. How about tomorrow? You officially become a disciple of my Immortal Spirit Sect. And while you're at it, learn some magic. My lady, does this mean you want me to graduate from being a son-in-law candidate to a junior disciple of the sect? Stop being smart. At your command. From today on, I am also a member of the Immortal Spirit Sect's disciples. I will take good care of all of you. Who asked you to take care of us? A lowly mortal like you, worthy of wearing our Immortal Spirit Sect's white robes. The sect leader must have lost her mind to let you become a disciple. You are truly a disgrace to our sect. I heard that the sect leader has entrusted your training to me. Even though you mortals are low-born, I must test your skills. Let's see just how rotten your aptitude and spiritual roots truly are. A stinking mortal dreaming of immortality. Watch as our senior brother beats you into a pulp. Who exactly is the one doing the beating? That remains to be seen. I'm talking to you, you filthy mortal. You don't even have a decent sword, and you still have the nerve to run your mouth in front of the senior brother? A mortal is just a mortal. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Did you hear that? You don't even have a sword. What are you going to fight me with? With your talent? Even if you begged the Immortal Spirit Sect on your knees, you'd only be fit to sweep the floors. To deal with you, I don't need a sword. A back scratcher is more than enough. A back scratcher. Is he going to scratch the senior brother's back? You are insulting my Immortal Spirit Sect. Get on your knees. How is this possible? The senior brother's sword. It's shattered. That was forged from black iron steel. How could it be shattered by a back scratcher? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Is that all the swordplay you've got? Now, it is my back scratcher's turn. You. My pride and joy. Jiang Anping, you bastard. How could a mere mortal possess such skills? You wretched, damnable mortal. My master Elder Hengshan is the vice sect leader. His foundation is far deeper than the sect leaders. He won't let you get away with this. Oh, great. Then go bring that old man out here and let him have a go at me. You arrogant, ignorant mortal. How dare you bully my disciple? Tell me, old man, your skills are rather mediocre, aren't they? After training your top disciple for so many years, he still can't even compare to a mortal like me. He actually dared to insult Elder Hengshan in public. Even if Shen Yunzhuo came here today, he wouldn't be able to save you. Watch as I finish you off. This old man's magic is reeking with malevolence. This cultivation technique is identical to the 7-kill formation. Elder Hengshan, are you planning to kill Anping? Sect leader, I watched you grow up. Are you really going to offend me? For the sake of this mortal son-in-law, offend you? Elder Hengshan, please remember your place. I am the sect leader of the Xianling sect. If anyone is offending someone, it is you. In terms of seniority, in terms of power, how is this old man inferior to this girl? If not for the previous sect leader backing her, how could I ever be forced to bow to her? Sect leader. The old sect leader is bedridden now. I think, after the sect assembly shortly, you may no longer be the sect leader. Since you took over as sect leader, the Xianling sect has seen much decline. Resource distribution is in disarray. The disciples are lax in their training, and hearts are restless. What else do you have to say? If it weren't for this Hengshan leading the way in forming factions and sowing discord, would things be like this? I have only just taken over as sect leader. This instability is merely others taking advantage of my unsteady position to seize benefits from the Xianling sect. Once the transition period is over, I will lead the Xianling sect to greater heights. Elder Hengshan is not wrong. The sect leader is still too young. As a woman, you were never suited to be sect leader. You should step down now while you can. Luhua, although you are my stepmother, I have respected you all these years. What do you mean by saying this now? No need to argue about empty things. The Tianji sect has already promised me that they will deliver over 100 god-tier artifacts to strengthen the Xianling sect. Tell me, Shen Yunzhuo, as the sect leader, can you achieve that? What? 100 divine-grade artifacts. The artifacts crafted by the Tianji sect are the pinnacle of the cultivation world. With the support of the Tianji sect, our Xianling sect will no longer have to fear a demonic invasion. Mere hundreds of divine-grade artifacts. Is that supposed to be a lot? You pathetic mortal, do you even know what a divine-grade artifact is? How dare you say it is not a lot? Ha ha ha, short-sighted, arrogant, and conceited. How dare a frog in a well spout such madness in this hall? You don't know your place. Do you really think you're someone important? Someone like this, if left in the Xianling sect, will only tarnish the sect leader's reputation. Anping, say no more. Elder Hengshen has deep experience and vast connections. If he truly can secure 100 artifacts to strengthen our sect, then ceding my position as sect leader to him would be an acceptable compromise. The sect leader is wise. Stepping down now would still be a dignified exit. Yes, whoever brings the artifacts shall be the leader. My lady, you're speaking too soon. Report, Elder Hengshen. The elder of the TNG sect has arrived with his artifacts. The Tianji Elder has actually brought divine-grade artifacts. With these artifacts, our Xianling sect will be able to resist the demons. Senior brother, I knew you would not forget your little junior brother. He is the divine lord who saved the entire Tianji sect. I do not wish to reveal my identity just yet. Brother, what are you saying? What divine venerable? He is just an ignorant mortal who knows nothing, arrogant and reckless. Brother, what is the meaning of this? Brother, why did you hit me? Brother, you wanted to hit that mortal, right? Is he an eyesore to you? I'll send someone to beat him up right now. I hit you because you are an arrogant and ignorant fool. Esteemed sir, the 100 magic artifacts I brought today are all because of this esteemed sir. I am willing, for the sake of this esteemed sir, to provide another 100 top-tier Tianji sect artifacts to the Xianling sect. Brother, are you saying you're contributing another 100 artifacts because of this mortal? Brother, have you lost your mind? You're giving away 200 artifacts for a mortal. I am merely a live-in son-in-law of the Shen family. Since these 200 artifacts are here because of me, they should be credited to my wife. Therefore, these 200 artifacts were all secured for the Shenling sect by my wife. Does anyone still question her position as sect leader? 200 artifacts, all credited to the sect leader. Who exactly is this mortal? Anping, what is your relationship with the Tianji Elder? It is a long story. Let's head inside first. This mortal keeps ruining my plans. Today, I will finish him off to get rid of this future threat. What? Let go of me. It is a dark art. My goodness, Elder Hengshen is actually practicing dark arts. This dark art is called the Serpent Venom Heart Eater. The victim will suffer a fate worse than death, eventually perishing in agonizing pain as the poison takes effect. It seems, Elder Hengshen, you not only wanted me dead, but you wanted my death to be unimaginably painful. You cunning mortal. You won't have a good end. Junior brother, how could you practice such dark arts? These dark arts share the same roots as the 7-kill formation. It seems the 7-kill death formation in the Old Sect Leader's room was set up by you. What? So it was you who wanted to harm the old sect leader. Hengshen, you have truly lost your mind. Without concrete evidence, how can you claim that the 7-kill death formation was set up by Elder Hengshen? Maybe it was someone else. Unless one has profound cultivation, the 7-kill death formation is impossible to detect. Yet you mentioned just now that you already knew about the formation. What are you babbling about? I was just so infuriated by you that I spoke nonsense. I have already sent people to investigate. The artifacts in Grandfather's room were all tainted with evil energy. And these artifacts were all gifts from you, Hengshen, to Grandfather. Hengshen, you fool. How could you resort to such devious evil paths? Guards, use the immortal binding rope and lock up this traitor who plotted against Grandfather. That ungrateful old fool, your grandfather. Even though I have the most seniority and the greatest ability, he passed the position of sect leader to you. You bastard. If I cannot live, you will all die with me. This is the self-sacrificing 7-kill explosion technique. By burning his own life force as a price, he can increase his power tenfold for a short time. Junior brother, you've gone mad. I just refuse to accept it. Why? Just because the old sect leader said Shen Yunzhuo is his biological granddaughter, so he lets her cut the line. I have given my entire life to the Xianling sect. If I'm going down today, I'm dragging you to the grave with me, Shen Yunzhuo. Destroy evil. Sect Leader. Are you all right, my lady? I am fine. What is going on? This mortal's piece of junk can actually block my full power. Kill the traitor. Help the sect leader. Overestimating yourselves. Did you really think the power I gained at the cost of blowing myself up was child's play? It seems it is time for me to act. Hang Tian is trying to take us down with him. You have no magical power. Get out of here first. Don't be afraid, my lady. Evil will eventually be punished by the heavens. You're all coming to the grave with me. It's the Divine Lord's golden light shield. The Divine Lord is here. What? How is that possible? Isn't the Divine Lord wandering overseas? This is an ancient seal. No. We thank the Divine Lord. This mortal is truly rude. He doesn't even kneel when the Divine Lord appears. He must have just been passing by and decided to lend a hand. The Divine Lord actually left this traitor with a breath of life. Perfect. Lock him in the dungeon for interrogation immediately. I need to know who else wants to harm Grandpa. You will all regret this. Why do I feel like the Divine Lord's intervention has something to do with him? Thank you for your hard work today, Back Scratcher. Jiang Anping. What exactly are you hiding from me? Now I want you to tell me your true identity. Tell me. Why today? Were the elders of the Tianji sect so respectful to you? And how did you just happen to have a restoration pill on hand? Can all of this really be just a coincidence? Who exactly are you? Oh, my dear wife, I found that restoration pill. It was just good luck. As for the elders of the Tianji sect being respectful to me, It is nothing more than, back when the world-ending dragon wreaked havoc on the TNG sect, I organized the villagers and helped transport relief supplies to the sect, that is all. What else could it be? It is just that simple. Oh, my dear wife. There are just so many coincidences in this world. He is lying. But why would he hide it from me, my dear? Set your mind at ease. I would never hurt you. I never expected Hengshen to go this far. Not only did he fail to replace Shen Yunzhuo as sect leader, but he even got himself trapped. Aunt and I were the ones who instigated Hengshen to set up the 7-kill formation for the old sect leader. Will he expose us? Hengshen is a liability. He cannot be left alive. Then make sure that, in the dungeon, he never opens his mouth again. Sect leader, this is bad. Elder Hengshen died suddenly from poison. What? He was just taken to the dungeon. How could he die suddenly? There must be a traitor in the Shen family. Is it really that hard to guess who the traitor in your family is? Hengshen's surname is Lu. He originally came from the Manhwa sect and shared the same origin as Lu Qi and Lu Hua. Do I really need to say who wants to seize power from the Shen family? I think you know already. All these years I've served Lu Hua as if she were my own mother. Yet, for her own selfish gains, she went so far as to frame my grandfather. Don't worry. A fox will always reveal its tail eventually. Let's just wait for them to walk right into our trap. Lord Rakshasa, Elder Hengshen, was undone by a mere mortal. That mortal not only broke the 7 kills formation, but also made Hengshen lose face in front of everyone. Now Hengshen has even died of poison. It was that mortal who killed him. Elder Hengshen's 7 kills formation was personally taught by you. They are slapping you and our Lu family in the face. It seems I need to teach the Immortal Spirit Sect a lesson. Today, in front of all the elders and disciples, I officially pass the position of sect leader to Shen Yunzhuo. Disciple Shen Yunzhuo accepts the seal. From this day forward, I will protect the Immortal Spirit Sect with my life. I will never fail my duties as sect leader. Greetings, sect leader. There is one more thing. Jiang Anping saved my life. His loyalty is beyond question. Furthermore, his union with Yunzhuo is already fated. From this day forward, he will officially be welcomed into the Immortal Spirit Sect as a son-in-law. To think that I, a divine venerable, have been reduced to a live-in son-in-law, and they act as if they found a great bargain. But as long as I can be with my lady forever, it doesn't matter what they think. My lady, now I am officially your husband. Stop with the nonsense. Who goes there? Nether soldiers. It is the Rakshasa Palace here to pick a fight. Rakshasa, you dare trespass on the Immortal Spirit Sect. What is your intent? My intent? I heard today is Sect Leader Shen's inauguration ceremony. Whether Sect Leader Shen is worthy of that title, we shall see after you defeat my 3,000 Nether soldiers. Shen Yunzhuo. Today is the day you ascend as sect leader, but it is also the day you die. Disciples, heed my command. Form the sword array. Yes. These ghost soldiers aren't much. How are they standing back up again? Retreat. Fall back now. How can this be? The ghost soldiers regenerate as soon as they're struck down. They're impossible to kill. Is that all the Immortal Spirit Sect has? Shen Yunzhuo, if you don't surrender the Sect Leader's seal, I will raise the Immortal Spirit Sect today. Sect Protective Array, activate. Sect Leader, look out, we can't hold it. Sect Leader, as long as you agree to an alliance with our Manhwa sect and cast aside this live-in son-in-law, I can help you overcome this crisis. Sect Leader, the survival of the sect is what matters. That mortal son-in-law was never fit to stay in the Immortal Spirit Sect anyway. Lu Qi, you think I would trade the safety of the sect for your terms? Keep dreaming. Shen Yunzhuo, between the sect leader's position and your husband, today you can only keep. You're giving my wife a multiple-choice question. I'll give you a fatal one. Today you can choose to take your ghost soldiers and retreat at once. Then, or you can choose not to retreat and join your ghost soldiers in. You pathetic mortal. This is no time for your empty boasting, overestimating your own strength. The power of the Rakshasa. You haven't even begun to see it. You don't have the divine protection or the dumb luck you had today. You can't escape, since you have a death wish. I'll kill you first. Retreat quickly. What just happened? 3,000 ghost soldiers gone. You. Who exactly are you? Who I am is something you're not worthy to know. You. Is he really just immortal? Impossible. You. Do you know who my master is? My master is the Ghost King. The Ghost King, the lord of the demon tribe. Back then, a single unit of the demon tribe nearly wiped out our Xianling sect. Never mind the Ghost King. Even if the Ghost King himself arrives, I'll still strike him down. Fine. Just you wait. Master, your disciple has been humiliated. Please, Master, descend. I can't catch my breath. Is this the Ghost King? Who has injured my disciple? It is over. It is all that wretched mortal's fault. Now our Xianling sect is completely finished. I haven't even taken a wife yet. I don't want to die. Master. What? The Ghost King calling him master. How can this be? Anping you. Master. You. Get up. Make Rakshasa explain clearly who conspired with Tianheng to harm the old sect leader. Hurry up and confess everything to your master. I'll speak. I'll tell you everything. Besides Hengchen, there were also Lu Qi and Lu Hua. They colluded with me. They wanted to seize the Xianling sect. They wanted the old sect leader dead. You Lu family members of the Manhwa sect are supposed to be an honorable sect, yet you went to such lengths to plot for my Xianling sect's power, committing such despicable acts. Old sect leader, have mercy. I was momentarily blinded by greed. Old sect leader, this disciple knows I was wrong. Please, give us another chance. For the sake of the Manhwa sect, I will spare your lives. But while your lives are spared, the punishment is inevitable. Take these two offenders and give them 100 lashes with the divine whip per sect rules. Then banish them from the Xianling sect. Get back to the Lu family. Guards, take them away. Yunzhuo, you can't do this to me. I am your stepmother. Auntie, save me. I don't want to be whipped until my skin is torn to shreds. Who on earth are you? Who are you really? Why is everyone always so respectful toward you? My wife. It is all just a coincidence. Just good luck. A coincidence that even the Nether King knelt and called you master. Do you still expect me to believe this is just luck? My lady, don't be so hard on yourself. I have my reasons for not telling you. Yunzhuo, don't push him any further. If he can protect you and treat you well, that is enough. Who he is doesn't really matter. Grandfather, you've always loved taking everything upon your own shoulders. But the fact that he can share that burden is a blessing for you. My lady, no matter who I am yours. And I will always be the matrilocal son-in-law of the Xianling sect. I can refrain from asking, but don't lie to me forever. I won't lie to you forever. When the time is right, I will tell you everything. Once our child is born, I will change the sect rules. So you can stand by my side as an equal, and I can be your husband with dignity, not just a son-in-law living in your house. As long as I can stay with you and our child, I don't care what they call me. Then promise me that you will never leave. I promise you, I will never leave. Useless, completely incompetent. The plan I spent decades building to annex the Xianling sect is now ruined. I wasted my time marrying you into the Shenling sect as a second wife. Father, it is all that mortal's fault. He is extremely bizarre. Master, we really did our best. It was that Jiang Anping who kept causing trouble and ruining our plans. A mortal with a few petty tricks. What could he possibly do? You are all simply incompetent. If you had any brains at all, you wouldn't have let this whole mess with the underworld Rakshasa spiral out of control and then fail to cover it up. Do you think the plan is over just because it was ruined? My master is the primordial heavenly lord, the strongest in the cultivation world, the junior brother of the Kunlun god lord, a peerless powerhouse second only to the god lord. I refuse to believe he can't crush a tiny immortal spirit sect. Will the primordial heavenly lord actually step in on our Lu family's behalf? Hasn't he? That venerable elder been in seclusion for hundreds of years. I received news yesterday. Master has come out of seclusion and is calling a cultivation assembly. I am going to make him before all the people of the cultivation world humiliate the Immortal Spirit Sect until they have absolutely no way to stand in this world. They will kneel and hand over their gates. Sect Master, Old Sect Master, the news of the Cultivation Assembly has arrived. The Cultivation Assembly, convened by the Primordial Heavenly Lord, has invited every single clan in the cultivation world except for our Immortal Spirit Sect. How could he? The Primordial Heavenly Lord intends to trample on us, and what is even more insulting is, the invitation reads, only the Shen family and dogs are barred. This is too much. They mean to lead a campaign to isolate us, to ensure our Immortal Spirit Sect completely unable to establish a foothold in the cultivation world. That old man, my junior brother, who is 80 years older than me, yet could never outshine me, is holding a pretentious assembly. That has actually become quite the event. Without an alliance, our sect, left isolated and unsupported, could be invaded at any moment. This is Grandmaster Chushi trying to cut off our sect's path to survival. Does it really matter if we go or not? What do you know? With the Divine Master roaming beyond the heavens, Grandmaster Chushi is currently the one who calls the shots in the cultivation world. One word from him could force the other sects to cut all ties with us. How would our sect survive then? If all the other sects cut us off, our sect would become an isolated island ready to be annexed by larger powers. We should go nonetheless. If we go, I have my own way to make him invite us in. You're just a mortal. How can you talk so big, no matter how capable you are? Can you possibly be stronger than Grandmaster Chushi? Grandmaster Chushi is the most powerful being, apart from the Divine Master himself. Well, whatever. Anyway, that pretentious assembly isn't worth attending. I'd rather stay home with my wife. Anping, you have a plan, don't you? A mortal son-in-law dares to claim he can make Grandmaster Chushi invite us in. He will only embarrass the sect leader further. The more this guy shows off, the more trouble he brings upon our sect. If we get humiliated at the gates again, our sect's reputation will be truly shattered. Enough. I trust Anping. He must have a way. Since Anping has made the claim, let's take the gamble. After all, this son-in-law of mine always finds a way, as the sect leader commands. How can he still be so relaxed? Once we reach the entrance of the Immortal Sect Assembly later, we'll surely be the laughingstock of every sect there. The Immortal Spirit Sect and dogs are not allowed to enter. The Shen family and dogs are not allowed to enter. What is the meaning of this? Are you saying our Immortal Spirit Sect's Shen family is no better than animals? Don't be so hasty, Sect Leader Shen. What His Holiness means is, the people of the Immortal Spirit Sect are even worse than animals. You, do not be impulsive. Oh, the Shen family truly doesn't shed tears until they see the coffin. Did you really come here to make a fool of yourselves? The Shen family and dogs are not allowed to enter. Did you not hear me? This son-in-law has a lowly background and still dares to come here and embarrass himself. Does he really think he's someone of importance? And that lowly mortal son-in-law too. Get out of here at once. Don't dirty the ground of our Immortal Sect Assembly. You see, this is the price of offending the Lu family of the Manhwa sect, Yunzhuo. For the sake of a mortal son-in-law, is it worth it? A good-for-nothing, useless son-in-law, dragging the Immortal Spirit Sect down to the level of a doghouse. Forget it. If we can't attend, then we won't attend. You can't do that. For the sake of the Immortal Spirit Sect's future, you must endure this. Lu Qi, I know your Lu family has connections with His Holiness. In consideration of the fact that I spared you before, could you please show some leniency? You old fossil, you still dare to bring that up. I'm still hurting from the beating you gave me. Today's humiliation is only the beginning. With the support of His Holiness, now that he has come out of seclusion, our Manhwa sect will eventually swallow your Immortal Spirit Sect. As for this mortal son-in-law, just wait until he's scrubbing floors for our Manhwa sect. I recall there being a rule at the Immortal Assembly. If one is guided by a supreme immortal beast, they may enter even without an invitation. You, a mortal son-in-law, actually know the sect rules? And you think you're capable of summoning a supreme immortal beast? Who do you think you are? It takes even the Celestial Master 3 days and nights. Anping, stop talking. To summon a single supreme divine beast. If a common mortal like you could call one forth, I, Lu Qi, will kowtow to you in front of everyone, overestimating your own abilities. Arrogant mortal, you shall not make a mockery of this place. Go ahead and brag. You'll only end up more humiliated. Are you really certain about this? My dear wife, I'll call over a little bird in a moment to cheer you up. What is that? A foe, a phoenix. What is happening here? It really is a supreme 7-colored phoenix. Impossible. How could this mortal summon a phoenix in seconds? It really is a supreme immortal beast. Brother Jiang. He really did call it forth. You must be using some kind of optical illusion. Didn't you just say that if I could call it forth you would kowtow in public? Why are you still standing there? Summoning like you is used to kneeling. Very experienced, aren't you? Do you still need me to force you down myself? This mortal, he actually summoned a supreme immortal beast. Our Shen family finally has some face today. Brother Jiang is mighty. Brother Jiang is awesome. Sect Master, we can go in now. After you. Let's go, my dear. Let's go in and meet that heavenly venerable old man. Very well. The Shen family truly has profound foundations. They're full of hidden talent. This energy is truly imposing. How is this possible? A mere mortal. How could he summon such a top-tier divine beast? Why does it look so familiar? Could it be the divine venerable? Impossible. This mortal has no immortal aura at all. How could he be the divine venerable? Audacious monster. How dare you pass off a fake as the real thing? Primordial Heavenly Venerable. What are you doing? You dare strike my spirit guide beast in public? What is the meaning of this? The meaning? This phoenix is nothing but a monster. A fake phoenix. A mortal's parlor trick. Aside from a special exception for Sect Leader Shen Yunzhuo, all other members of the Immortal Spirit Sect are strictly forbidden from entering. You dare touch my little birdie. You're asking for death. Yunzhuo. You and I are the only true match. You dare strike my grandson. I'm hitting you, you scoundrel. With the primordial heavenly venerable and my grandfather both here today, I'll make sure you learn your lesson. Oh, really? In terms of cultivation, do you think you can best me? Insolent brat. My grandson might not be a match for you, but am I not more than enough to handle you? Sect leader, watch out. Grandfather. Whoever dares touch my wife, I will make them learn how to act like a human first. Who else wants to provoke Sect Leader Shen? You dare hit my father, you arrogant, ignorant wretch. Who do you think you are? And you dare to run wild at the Immortal Sect conference? I let you off too easily last time. You attempted to murder the former sect leader. Now, we shall settle both old and new scores. What do you mean, I? I murdered the former sect leader. I'm the villain. Why can't I control my own mouth and hands? What kind of magic is this? Confessing in public and punishing yourself. Your turn. No need for you to lift a finger, hero. I'll do it myself. That actually works. The Liu family is truly shameless to the extreme. You insolent mortal. You actually dare to wreak havoc at my Immortal Sect conference. You are practically asking to die. Anping. It seems I can no longer hide my identity. The primordial heavenly venerable has been defeated. Who on earth are you? Who exactly are you? Who am I? Then keep your eyes wide open and see. It is the Divine Venerable. Greetings, Divine Venerable. How boring. Rise all of you. Little one. I'm taking you home to heal. Anping. You what? I will always be your husband. Let's go home. Why? Why must I always be suppressed by him? If he were gone, I would be the greatest in the cultivation world. I must kill him. Greetings, Divine Venerable. Greetings, Divine Venerable. Rise. Why are you all kneeling before me? You're making me feel old with all this kneeling. I only ever wanted to be a devoted husband to my wife, not some divine lord. Everyone, please rise. Divine Lord. Anping is right. Yunzhuo. I never spoke of my true identity before, because I didn't want my status to create any distance between us. I don't care who you are. Either way, you will always be my husband. Once our little one is born, our family of 3 will never be parted again. Never parted. This batch of herbs should be sent to the outer sect first. The spirit stones for the defensive formation must also be replenished. Sect Leader T. You are not. Don't move. Move, and the child dies first. Yunzhuo. Want to save her. See you at Demon Island. Daring to touch my wife. Seems you've grown tired of living. Demon Island. Prime Heavenly Lord. You are actually the legendary Lord of Demon Island. So, it wasn't the demon race that invaded the various cultivation sects all those years ago. It was you. You know too much. I can't let you live. No rush. Sect Leader Shen still has a greater use. Sect Leader of the Immortal Spirit Sect. A wise person submits to circumstances. As long as you are willing to convince the Divine Lord to stop interfering with my plan to annex the cultivation world, I will set you and your child free. I'll let your family of 3 reunite. A toad lusting after a swan's flesh. You're ugly. And your dreams are delusional. What good does being tough do you? Whether kneeling or standing, it is all the same. Child. Do not be afraid. Your father will surely come to save us. Great, wonderful. I shall personally send the three of you to be reunited in the underworld. Master, the lost energy signature of Sect Leader Shen points to the island of 10,000 demons. The island of 10,000 demons, that is a place of no return. Activate the Divine Sovereign's order. It is the Divine Sovereign summoning us. Open the 1,000-mile array. Hurry toward the island of 10,000 demons immediately. The Divine Sovereign's order. Sect Leader. All the medicine arrays in the valley are resonating. Take the Meridian Restoration pills and Heart Protection pills and follow me out of the valley. The Eastern Divine Sovereign's order has lit up. Leader, are we going too? We go. The Divine Sovereign's order appears, and the world stirs. Disciples, we are ready to go. Take up the Vajra pestles and follow me out of the temple. This ringing. It is the Divine Sovereign's order. Close up shop and douse the lights. Ladies, follow me. It is the Divine Sovereign summoning us. The Divine Sovereign's order. The four seas are echoing with it. Open the sea gate. The tidal path leads directly to the island of 10,000 demons. Yunzhuo, wait a little longer for me. Excellent. I have been waiting for this day. I knew Jiang Anping would gather all the sects here. The world's sects gathered here. It is the perfect chance to wipe them all out. This world will belong to me, the primordial lord, alone. What do you think you're doing? 10,000 demons have no form. 1,000 spirits take no name. Form the array. You actually refined the vengeful spirits of all living things, sealed on the seabed for 100,000 years. Come now, Divine Lord. Everyone in the world, none of you will escape. Fix the axis, lock the roots, break the nodes. Another round. Purge the poison, eliminate the miasma, sever the life force. Chant the Surangama mantra, destroy evil and uphold righteousness. Needles fall, flowers bloom, leaving you nowhere to hide. The sand curtain becomes a mirror. Strike. Axi, on behalf of heaven, honor the old vow. Tidal path, suppress the demons. Sink. Master, the way is open. Divine Lord, we will cover your retreat. Go quickly to save Sect Leader Shen. Anping. How is this possible? To break through so quickly, my sea spirit grudge curse. Old junior brother. Today I, your senior brother, shall play with you for the very last time. Little Sparrow. Anping. 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 Impossible. If you dare to come any closer, I will kill her. Let her go. Get on your knees. Break every one of your divine bones for me. Then I might consider letting her live. Junior brother, since you want this so much, I'll grant your wish. Itchy, scratchy, reveal your true form. The game ends here. Die for me. Anping. Anping. My body. Trying to ambush me. You're courting death. I refuse to believe I can't beat you. Junior brother. Is this all the power of the primordial deity? This is only the beginning. Anping, look out. PFFT. This farce ends now. Dade, don't come any closer, or I'll kill her. Junior brother, you forced my hand. Ah. Ha ha ha. Fine. If I'm going to die, I'm taking you with me. Are you okay? Anping. Do you think it is over? It is only just begun. Yunzhuo. Anping. Yunzhuo. Ha ha ha. She has been struck by my meteoric bone poison, which took me 100 years to perfect. No matter how powerful you are, you cannot outmatch my expertise in poisons. In this world, only I can provide the antidote. If there is no antidote within half a stick of incense, not even the gods can save her. What do you want? What? As long as you are willing to. Right before my eyes. Pierce your own heart meridian with your toxic blade. Destroy all the meridians of your martial arts. I will give Shen Yunzhuo the antidote. Ha ha ha. Otherwise, just wait for two bodies to be buried in one grave. Easy now, be good. No, no Anping. Oh brother, my dear brother, I never thought you'd see this day. Seeing you in this state right now, it makes me so happy. Ha 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 ha. Anping, no Anping. I'm not worth it. You are worth it. No. Anping. Why are you so foolish? I never imagined a divine lord would fall in such a pathetic way. It's truly hard for a hero to resist a beauty's charm. But do you think that by stabbing yourself, I would actually give you the antidote? I knew, of course, that you wouldn't keep your word. That is why I stabbed my own Dantian. I will dig out my inner elixir for my wife. I refuse to believe that my own inner elixir cannot cure the poison of a wretched villain like you. No. Be good, my wife. Open your mouth. If I consume your inner elixir, you won't have a way to survive. Whether I live or not is of no concern. You must live. Anping, no. Come to your senses. Do you really think she can survive just like this? Today, both of you must die together. Cast into the cauldron, to be refined. Yunzhuo. Even if I die, I won't leave you. I refuse to believe these 9-flavor true flames cannot incinerate you both. Silly wife, quickly, take our baby and go. Even if I die, I will die with you. From this day on, the divine lord who shook the 3 realms will be reduced to ashes. Ha ha ha. What is happening? Anping. His meridians are recovering on their own. Junior brother. This time you're truly finished. Impossible. It is absolutely impossible. No one can withstand the 9-flavor true fire. Stop. My wife. My stomach, it suddenly hurts so much. Anping, my wife, perhaps my inner core is too potent, and you cannot bear it all at once. Then, what should we do? I will help you channel half of the energy from the inner core to the baby. You keep the other half. Doesn't that mean we're going to have a child with supernatural powers? Perhaps more than one. Let's go, my wife. Let's go home. Anping, don't panic. Yunzhuo has great fortune. Everything will be fine. I just feel bad for my wife. Why aren't they coming out? Sect Leader, push, Sect Leader. My wife. You can do it, my wife. The baby is here. It is a boy and a girl. Congratulations, Divine Lord. Congratulations, Sect Leader Shen. Congratulations to the little heirs.